Scoop.
Hi, this is Isaac for Pop Scoop, and we are at Sundown Festival 2015, and I'm talking to the ultra smooth Franko Fraize.
Nice one, brother. Lovely little setup there as well.
How are you doing?
I'm very good, Isaac. Very good, mate.
You killed it on stage.
Thank you very much. You see it, yeah?
Yeah,
Enjoy it.
yeah, it's good.
Nice one, bruv. So we try and do, get out there and have a good time, you know what I mean? Enjoy ourselves, so yeah. That's me and the band, by the way. I say we, like, I'm more than one person. Yeah, me and the band, yeah. We had a good time. Loved it.
Do you like performing with a band? Or
yeah, I
do. You also like to, because you know, we know your freestyles as well, and they're pretty epic. But it's a different kind of game.
It is, yeah. I think the thing is, it's come from more of that, you know. Like when you start out and that, you ain't really got no cash and things are a lower level, if you know what I mean. So it came from sort of rapping to cameras and all that, which I love and I still love to this day. But it just feels, I still do them here and there. But I feel like, since things have started picking up and that with the band, it just makes it all feel a little bit bigger and that, you know what I mean? I love band music and that as well, so I always find, especially at festivals, you play with a band, it just feels that much more special, you know what I mean? And they're a good old band and all, so yeah. And me mate Tone as well gets involved, good lad. Do
you rehearse quite a bit beforehand? Or, I mean, we saw a few of the tweets and things like that beforehand. You've been we had in a garage, right?
Yeah, we've been rehearsing wherever we can. We've had there's a studio in Thetford we use, but it's been booked out and that, so we've ended up in a car lot. We practiced the other day. We had the car in between us. We couldn't even move the car out. Yeah, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It keeps you grounded, keeps you normal. So yeah, I can't moan about it.
But yeah, so you're a local lad.
Yeah,
well,
20 minutes is it? 25 minutes down the road. Yeah,
that's nice. It's about 10 for us, so it's not too far either.
Yeah.
But is it nice to perform here at home in front of such a big crowd too?
It is, yeah. I mean, I've done Big Weekend as well.
Which
was in Norwich, obviously, and that helped like get a bit of interest and like really pick things up and that. But yeah, home crowd, I mean, when you go out there, like me and Tony were saying about it just now, there's nothing more special when you're on stage and you look out and you see like familiar faces and that, you know what I mean? It's always nice though, like I say that, but it's always the tell of a show when you go out there and it's the randomers. When they start making noise, then you're like, okay, you know what I mean? Obviously your pals are going to make noise for you, so, but it's got that sentimentalness about it, you know, especially getting like it's the first main stage of a festival I've ever played, so I've had some good shows and that. I mean, I played Wembley before, which was massive, but it's like obviously a different ilk when you get booked for like Wembley's all in-house anyway, you know what I mean? So you play Wembley, you're on the bill, you're playing Wembley, but with a festival there's a lot of options to it, isn't there? You know what I mean? You could get side stage and all that. And the Big Weekend I've done the introducing stage.
Yeah, you did the introducing stage.
Yeah, so it's nice to walk out there, home crowd, like you've got booked on the main stage, it's lovely, you know, it makes you feel like $1 million.
Yeah.
Or £1 million.
Yeah. Both maybe.
Yeah, yeah, dollars for you.
Yeah,
$1 million. You got that one,
innit? So do you still freestyle as well?
Yeah, well, things like that, what's happened is really, it's gone from like earning my craft. I think with the rap and the grime, like to camera and all that, really taught me a lot about my craft, you know what I mean? It really teaches you how to write bars, think on your feet and all that. And I think now it's got to the point where things are getting more rounded off in terms of singles and like an album, say, you know what I mean? You're really writing like differently, your mind's different to it all. So when it comes to it, you're taking bars from songs to do things like that rather than doing it the other way around, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, and
your sound's developing too. I mean, from your earlier stuff to your latest Underdog as well. You've got different stuff going on.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like I see it as like a progression. You know what I mean? I think from where I was, it was like I always had a little view of where I'd get to. You know what I mean? Like I grew up listening to a lot of band music as well as rap music, and I thought, like I always felt like the trouble with what I was doing was I was rapping to beats and that, and I couldn't find like the right thing to suit me almost. You know what I mean? And it got to the point when
if you can't find it,
you had to make yourself. Yeah. This is it, bruv. So I jumped behind the buttons and started producing it myself and that, and that's when I think I really found what I was trying to do, and people could hear like, oh yeah, I get the sound of it all and that. You know what I mean? Really put it where it needed to be. Yeah.
And how do you get inspired? Do you find it life everywhere?
Yes, life in general.
You write bars in your head?
Yeah, phone. iPhones now, innit?
Okay, so it's the iPhone way.
Yeah, well it's mad, like, because you come from like in such a short space of time, you feel like when you first started writing, you was writing on paper, you know what I mean? There was obviously voice recording and all that, but it was it's
the old scratchy pen.
Yeah, like sitting there writing bars on like bits of paper, and now you think like it's mad how easier it is with an iPhone.
Is it easier?
Yeah, because like
really curious.
When you're an artist, you're like, even with melodies and that, you think of like a little tune, so you get up the old voice record it in, and you go to a guitarist and you're like, listen mate, I've got this idea. They're like, yeah, pick it out straight away. And like it's mad. It's proper mad. Like, I think for an artist, it's proper like revolutionised how you work. You know what I mean?
So you can actually capture something right then and there that you might not get 2 hours from now when you've sort of forgotten it. But
that's it. That's it. But the mad thing about that is, then it ends up when you're going to bed at night time, you never sleep because every 5 minutes you're up recording into your phone. You know what I mean?
So light off.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. If I
trust me, that's exactly what it's like. Yeah, every 5 minutes you're up again. But no, it's mental. And like, I even started using the old one where you talk into it and it writes it for you. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't think it really got on too well with my accent, to be honest.
Keep saying different things.
Yeah, it comes out totally different. Might be a good thing.
As a song.
Yeah, it might be a good thing. It comes out a little bit more creative.
Brilliant. And what's coming up for you?
It's good.
Next
so far, this year has been a pucker year for me. You know, like it really has. Like we started the year really well. Got Zane love interest and all that, and things just like.
Yeah, you've had so much championing from
introducing
Norfolk and
mainly,
radio, and then
Hugh
one
Stevens
extra.
And that one extra. Yeah, that's what I mean. We've got like so many people started taking interest like last couple of years, but this year it was going up and up, and I was thinking, like when's this gonna level off? You know what I mean? But then obviously I got signed as well, and I got to the point like now we got this Sundown Festival. Now we've got a whole 14-day tour booked in November, going all across the country. Yeah, and a single, hopefully by then the single will be out around the time. It really feels like working up to the end of the year for some momentum, like like to take it to November and then have a break at December, see where it is. You know what I mean? But it's been such a good one for me. Yeah, like to be honest with you, the maddest thing and the best thing about it all is it's like you get booked on a tour, and obviously some artists come about and they expect this type of thing when you get in this position. But for me, like
you're a rider, you're like, where's
really, where's all my gear? But for me, it's nice to be able to see the country through music. You know, like to actually be in a position where music is what you love and all that, and it's getting you around the country, meeting people and all that. It's a beautiful thing, you know.
More inspiration.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and I just appreciate it all while it's there. You know what I mean? Make the most of it, enjoy myself the best I can.
Awesome. That's a great way to end, I think.
Yeah, nice one. Thanks for having me.
Bigger and better things. Thanks so much for talking to us, Franko.
Nice one, bro. Appreciate
you take care.
Yeah, safe, bro. Nice one.
Pop scoop.